Now let's change gears. It's time for my favourite segment, Magic Moments. That's right, it's a segment you haven't seen before because it's brand new. This is Magic Moments, the top 10 customer experience innovations in retail and consumer goods. Number 10, Amazon Go stores. It's from the marketplace behemoth Amazon and their trials of Amazon Go stores across Seattle. There are more sensors per square foot in this place than you can imagine. You walk in, scan your phone or even your palm, grab what you want and you're done. Truly a glimpse into the future of FMCG. Number 9, Instagram shopping. Now, it was only a matter of time before Facebook's Instagram added the buy button. There is never a more compelling time to buy than when you see something worn by a friend, athlete or selfie-loving influencer. With a market cap of over $700 billion and quarterly revenue of $28 billion, it seems to be working its tail off for Mr. Zuckerberg and his shareholders too. Number 8, Uber's Track My Ride and cashless payments. Now, it's a relatively oldie, but still a goodie. Track your ride to your feet, and then when you're done, hop out without reaching for your wallet. That's right, here, no cash. 2 problems we never knew we had, and solutions we now cannot live without. Number 7, Click and Collect at Rebel. The quick response of Super Retail Group to facilitate click and collect during the height of the lockdowns was a masterstroke. I bought a basketball hoop for my kids, pulled up my car, popped the trunk, and the staff did the rest. True agility in a time of need. Number 6, Apple Genius Bar. The loyalty Apple customers have is like no other. And it has a bit to do with the fact that they know if something breaks, they have a blue t-shirt warrior waiting for them at the nearest Apple store. A revolution in in-store customer experience. Number 5, Starbucks Name on Cup. A customer experience hack which is as old as the market itself, greeting your customer by name. Coming in at number 5 is Starbucks Name on the Cup. It was equally as beneficial operationally as it was as giving customers some love. Number 4, Ikea AR Viewer. Now, augmented reality is one of those things that is really cool but rarely adds value past the wow factor. Ikea bucked this trend by offering an AR viewer, allowing customers to see the item of furniture in their living rooms. And of course, one-tap purchase there and then. Which sofa are you more likely to buy? The one from Ikea you've just seen digitally sitting in your living room? Or the one you're not sure fits from the shop down the road? Number 3, Patagonia Anti-Black Friday. The Christmas of consumption. Everything Patagonia is not. So what do? They don't just say their purpose, they do it. Closing stores through Black Friday, telling us all to go outside and enjoy nature. And when you're done hiking, bring in your old clothes and Patagonia team will patch them up for you, ready to live another day. Number 2, David Jones clickable fashion shows. Now, how many times have you seen clothes on a model and thought, oh, I'd like to buy that? DJ's made that possible with their interactive online shopping experience. A model walks on the catwalk and the viewer has the ability to find out more and, importantly, buy what they're wearing there and then. Number 1, Mecca through 2020. The beauty giant got busy during the lockdowns, creating virtual storefronts to keep their customers engaged. From virtual stylists to live streaming how-tos with experts and celebrities, Mecca turned 2020 into a time of opportunity, with some of those experiments now a staple. Those Mecca innovations deserve more time in the sun, so let's check out their new store in Melbourne with Joe Gaines, Area Vice President, Salesforce Digital 360.
I am so thrilled to be here today with Salesforce Live and sitting here in the chair with one of my favorites, Sam Bain from Mecca. Sam is the Chief Digital Officer at Mecca, and we're going to have a chat today about all things digital because that's what she's great at. So great to see you, Sam. I love that we're here together. This is amazing.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for having me, Jo.
Absolutely. Well, you're the Chief Digital Officer. Tell us about this last year. You know, everything has changed. We've gone through COVID. We've had to really rethink about the role of digital. And I think that Mecca just really snapped to that so well. You've come in from overseas. Tell us about this whole omni-channel experience.
It's certainly been an extraordinary year, no question about that. And as somebody who lives and breathes digital, coming over at the point in time where that suddenly was the whole focus of the entire business, in some ways is an incredible opportunity, despite all of the challenge that it threw up. And we had to pivot so quickly. So some of the things we focused on were really trying to take our store experience and our store team, who are the heart of everything Mecca does, and still put them in front of our customers. So virtual services was a huge area we really focused on quickly, and we were able to get our customers talking to store team through the lockdown, able to see product, interact, really hear from the experts. So that was a great initiative. We also are really well known, as you know, for our events and our experiences in store, and we were able to take a lot of that and then create those pieces digitally as well. So we had some incredible Meet the Founder events. We did a whole series of Beauty Loop events with panels and Q&A, and our whole sort of edutainment platform. So Beauty Lab, which is where you learn through tutorials in store. We're able to export all of that online and get that out to a much wider audience with kind of interactive Q&A, live streaming. It was amazing, really, what the team were able to do in a really short period of time, and just how much it resonated with our customers during what was such a challenging year for everyone.
Yeah, that is incredible. I can't believe all of those things you were able to just, pop them over here and make them accessible to everyone. So, Sam, for everybody who's watching, you've talked about some incredible things that you've achieved this year in this, digital first environment. What tips would you give to people out there who are watching us today about how to kick off on their digital journey, or some of the things that you've learnt along the way that you might like to share that might help other people who are feeling a little fearful or confused about where to start?
I think one of the things is to make sure you don't get too caught up in the shiny and the new. So one thing we always have in terms of our streams is brilliant basics, and making sure that what you are doing is offering a frictionless experience that's easy. So, just making small changes can have a huge impact on your customer. So a focus on those basics is important. But then again, try not to bite everything off. Focus on the areas you think will make a really big difference to your business. One of the things we come back to time and time again is our kind of overall vision and the 3 or 4 areas that we know Mecca is exceptional at, and that we really want to lead on digitally. So having that anchor back is quite important. For us, that's all around content and commerce. So storytelling is really key to us. It might be different for other brands, but having just a couple of anchors that you can always come back to. The other big one for us is obviously personalization, one-to-one communication.
Amazing. They're really fantastic tips, and I'm sure everybody watching will find those very useful. We could talk all day. I could talk all day to you about Mecca, Sam. It's been so amazing to have you here. Thank you for joining us here on the couch as part of Salesforce Live.